Topic number 20, corresponding triangles for corresponding parts. Okay, so let me just make it big so you can see it clearly. Question number 1, you have to check for triangles. AC is equal to DB. Single, this is 3 times, here it is 2 times. Okay, these angle signs are important. So when I write for sides first, AC, AC is starting A and this is going to C. 1 to 3, so this is congruent to D to B. Then you have side CB. C is starting from 3 to 2, so this will go from B to C. Right? This 3 sign, here it is 2. In this case, here it is 3 and here it is 2. The signs are important, make sure you don't do mistake. CB congruent BC, this is reflexive. Reflexive, or you can write BC congruent BC. Right? This is same for both the triangle, you are using the same line. Next, you have this one. If you go from B to A, segment BA, B to A, then which will be C to D. This is about sides. Now let's talk about angles. All sides should be congruent and all angles should be congruent. This is for sides. Now let's write for angles. So angle A is congruent to, you guys tell me, angle A is congruent to angle D. Angle, now you will not write this as angle C, okay? You will write this angle ACB. ACB is congruent to angle, which one? DBC, because here it is 3 times, here it is 3 times, right? Alternate interior, alternate interior. Now third one is angle CBA. CBA, it is congruent to which angle it is? BCD, right? BCD. So now you understood how you will write sides and angle. So after writing all this, you have to write the triangle's name. Triangle's name, okay? So let's start from A. Triangle A. Okay, let me just clear up some space, or let me just write on the top here. Triangle A, we need to write ABC is congruent to triangle A is equal to D. Now what about B? B here, check. C. And now last is C. So here C, if you see here, B, right? So triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DCB. That's very important. If you write, let's say, triangle DBC, wrong. You need to make sure the sequence is right. Okay? How we can check this? AB is congruent to DC. Do we have AB congruent to DC? AB congruent to DC. Yes. Okay? BC is congruent to CB. BC congruent to CB. AC congruent to DB. AC congruent to DB. So this sequence is very important. That's all is about this about triangles and congruent parts. Okay, now question number 2, you guys try it. Okay, you have 5 minutes and then we will come back to it. Now question number 2 says write again congruent parts. Okay, so here you have Statement 1 about sides. So side, let's start from here. So JK, side JK is congruent to, if you see here, side JK is congruent to side ML, okay, JK, or you can say LM, side JK LM. Now here side KM is congruent to side MK. If you see this sign also, it is given information, this equal this. KM MK reflexive, same in both the triangle. Similarly here MJ is congruent to KL, side KL, right? Okay, now this is about sides. This is also given here, this congruent to this. Now let's write angles. Here if you see, okay, 1 second. Now let's talk about angles. Angle J is 90-degree right angle because they are parallel as well as they are equal. This is also 90-degree, so angle J is congruent to angle L by the definition of right angle, Now this angle is congruent to this angle because of alternate interior. So let's write J, okay, and this angle is congruent to this angle. So J, K, M is congruent to angle L, M, K. Similarly, angle J, M, K is congruent to angle, which one? J, M, K, I took it from this side, so that will be L, K, M, okay, by the definition of alternate interior angles by the definition of right angles, okay. This was reflexive property, and this is given information, this is given, if you want to know the reason. Now let's write the triangles. So triangle JKM is congruent to triangle LMK, okay. This is how you will write triangles congruence for corresponding parts, okay. Watch the video and I hope you will understand this. Now comes the main application of this topic. Here you have some variables and so, okay, you have some sides and angles given. You have to see whether they are equal or not. So let's look at sides. Now which side will be equal to which side? So you have triangle here, triangle, let's say X, Y, Z, and this is triangle A, B, C, okay. So first let's talk about angles this time. Angles. Angle X is congruent to, this is 90-degree, this is 90-degree. So angle A, right? 90-degree, 90-degree. Now this is 30 and this is 30. So X, Z, Y, which is 30-degree, X, Z, Y is congruent to ACB. Both are 30-degree. This is given information. Now angle 60-degree, 60-degree. ZYX is congruent to angle. You guys tell me now. ZYX. So here CBA. Both are 60-degree. This is how you will look, right? Now, if you want to see at the triangles angles, so we can say triangle XYZ. XYZ is congruent to triangle A. This is Y 60, so B is 60. X, A, and Z is C. So A, B, C. If you want to write sides, side XY congruent to side AB. YZ, YZ congruent to, and now ZX. ZX is congruent to CA. You can check also from the given information. If you see here, this is 5, 5, right? This is 2.5, 2.5, 4.3, 4.3. So that's how you can check. Let's move on to the next question. Now the next questions are also like this. Question number 4 and 5. I will just quickly tell you about this one. Now here you see this is 2, so this side is equal this side is equal this side, and here these are equal. Talk about angles. Angle R is equal to angle J. Angle T is equal to angle K. Angle S is equal to angle L. So triangle RTS is congruent to triangle JKL. Corresponding parts for corresponding triangles. Similarly, let's talk about question number 4. If you see here, look at the angles. Let me just make it a bit small. Okay, right. Right. Now, let's take a sequence. So pentagon, this is not a triangle. So shape A, B, C, D, E, right? A, B, C, D, E is congruent to A is 109. So where is 109? F. 108. 108 J. So 111. Now this will be definitely in sequence. So A, F, J. Let's say this is K. Okay. H, G. So this is how you will have to write. Okay. Now if you want to write angles inside, AB congruent to FJ, BC congruent to JK, CD congruent to KH, DE congruent to HG. Okay. This is how you will solve these questions. So that's it for this video. See you in the next one.